Marriage is the only contract people sign while high on brain chemicals. Seriously, you're promising forever while your brain's basically drunk on dopamine. You wouldn't buy a house or sign a business deal while tipsy, but we do it with marriage all the time. Then 10 years later we go, what happened to us? So why do smart, loving people struggle so much in marriage? Let's unpack what's really going on without the fairy tales, without the filters, just the truth about what makes love last or fall apart. You're watching ReShine Explains, where we make sense of the messy parts of being human and help you see your mind and your relationships in a brighter light. Here's the first problem. Nobody ever taught us what marriage actually is. We were fed movie montages, flowers, slow dancing, people running in the rain. But no one showed us what happens after the credits roll. From the start, we're programmed to believe love should feel magical, effortless, and eternal. So when the spark fades, which it always does because biology says so, we panic. We think something's wrong. But what's wrong isn't the marriage, it's the manual we were given. It's like trying to fly a plane using a Disney coloring book. Cute, but not helpful. Here's the unsexy truth. Marriage isn't a love story, it's a life system. It's two evolving humans signing up to build a shared existence while everything, including themselves, keeps changing. Careers change, bodies age, interests shift, families expand, priorities flip. So, marriage isn't happily ever after, it's continuously choosing each other through change. All the rest, the wedding dress, the fancy photos, the hashtags, that's cultural packaging, nice to have, not the substance. Remember that early stage of love when you couldn't stop texting, touching, or thinking about them? That was your brain bathing in dopamine and oxytocin. It's nature's marketing campaign. But it's not meant to last forever. Your brain can't survive on emotional Red Bull. When the chemicals calm down, your perception clears up. You start seeing socks on the floor, habits you ignored, quirks that suddenly aren't cute anymore. That's when many couples mistake stability for boredom. They say, we lost the spark. But what they really lost was the drug. The real connection starts after the buzz fades. Here's a wild idea. Maybe marriage doesn't fail because people fall out of love. Maybe it fails because nobody taught us how to do love like a team sport. Most of us didn't grow up watching healthy conflict resolution. We saw either shouting or silence, not communication. So when disagreements come, we play emotional dodgeball instead of conversation. The couples who last? They're not luckier. They're more skilled. They learn how to argue without assassinating each other's character. They repair fast. They apologize well. They treat us as something to protect, not me versus you to win. Every long-term marriage goes through stages just like life. Early years are about merging lives. Then careers, kids, bills, chaos. Then later, an empty house and two people trying to figure out who they are again. Each stage demands new skills, new patience, new kinds of love. But many people expect marriage to feel the same forever. When it doesn't, they assume something broke, when really, it just evolved. It's like expecting your iPhone from 2010 to still run TikTok smoothly. It's not broken, it just needs an update. If you're new here, welcome to ReShine Explains. We talk about the psychology behind human behavior, love, change, and everything in between, so you can understand yourself and connect better with others. Here's the toughest pill. Marriage doesn't make you happy. It just amplifies whatever's already there. If you're content, confident, and emotionally balanced, marriage adds warmth. If you're lonely, anxious, or lost, marriage just doubles your workload. Now it's two people's emotions to manage. So before you go looking for the one, make sure you are someone worth finding. Because no partner can fill the hole that only self-growth can fix. A wedding ring isn't therapy. So, what actually works? Pick reality, not potential. Don't marry someone hoping they'll change. Marry who they already are when no one's watching. Keep all three relationships alive. Friendship, laugh together. Romance, touch and flirt. Partnership, handle life as a team. Learn the skills: conflict resolution, emotional regulation, honest communication. These are muscles, not magic. Keep choosing each other even on boring Tuesdays. Love isn't proven in grand gestures. It's proven in small, daily loyalty. Maybe the real reason marriage feels so hard is because we expected a movie but got a lifelong improv show instead. It's messy, unscripted, unpredictable, and that's what makes it real. Marriage isn't about finding perfection. It's about building resilience. It's not about staying in love. It's about staying curious about the person you love. So next time you look at your partner, don't ask, "Why aren't you the same person I married?" Instead, ask, "How can I learn to love who you're becoming?" You've been watching ReShine Explains, where we turn complex psychology into simple, honest insights about being human. If this helped you see love a little clearer, share it with someone who needs it today. And that more than romance or rings is what keeps love alive. And that more than romance or rings is what keeps love alive.